This is Erin Ware, and I am going to show you what's in my work planner today. This is a black Traveler's notebook by Traveler's Company, and this is a little, it's not a charm, a tag, leather tag by Baum Cohen. It says "Be the Light" on it. And actually it was natural in color when I bought it, so that's how much it's patinaed. And I'm just gonna like flip through this for you guys. I actually really love these types of videos, and I don't find them often enough for my taste. I just love to look and see what's inside people's traveler's notebooks because they're so customizable, and I think that you can really show your personality through one. And so I'm just going to show you, this is my work planner, like I said. And so primary purpose is for me to help me to get stuff done. So I have personalized it a bit, but usually when I'm in here, I'm trying to check things off the list. I'm not focusing so much on decor and making it look nice. However, I am an artist, and I am like the kind of person that just really loves to make things look nice. And I do feel like it helps me to get, like, I want to be in here more often. I want to spend time with this planner more often if I feel good in it, like if it feels like good to me. So for me, that means I want it to look like, really nice. So first up, I have one of these plastic inserts by Traveler's Company. It has a zipper pouch and like a pocket here and a pocket here. And I have just some things to help me. This is a little art like postcard from Niconeco I've had for a while. It's not quite big enough to fill that up, but it is kind of that similar shape. I actually just had the idea to check and see if it fits, like if it's week size. Is it week size? Not quite, still smaller than a week's, but it's just cute. I like it there. This is a printable that I made for Patreon, and like I made for the whole year. So you print the months on Post-it notes, and I just like to mark off the days. You can tell it's getting like the black from the notebook is kind of rubbing off on it, but that's fine. That's why I have this plastic sheet here in the front so that it doesn't mess up some of the other stuff I have. This little thing is a Baum Cohen dashboard. I think that's what they're called. It's just like an insert that's just one folded piece of paper. It has weekly layout on the inside, and then kind of like checklists and grid, dot grid on the front and back. And I have an ideal week here. I don't really use this, but I made it just in case it would be helpful. And I keep it here in case I want to use it at some point. This is a little checklist from Austin Kleon, but I haven't really used it because I have this one, and I'll probably just take it off, to be honest. Let's just take it off. We're getting like over halfway through this month, and I haven't used that, so let's let it go. I have color-coded some things for myself, topics or things that I do on a regular basis. I thought that it might be helpful for me to have these color-coded. I haven't really used that and since the first week I was in here, and I might at some point find it useful, so I'll leave it, but we'll see. We'll just see. The reason I wanted to color code to begin with is because some of these things are more urgent, like I have to do them, and some of them are more important but less urgent, and so I find that I don't get to those things as often, and I want to make sure that I keep up with the things that are important to me. So we'll see if that can help. But this is the first insert, the Jiyu monthly from Baum Cohen, and I've covered it up with a piece of paper. I think this is torn out of an old art book. Yeah, so Next to my desk here, I have a board with a lot of my artwork on it so that I can keep, I just put things on it that are, I guess it sounds weird to be inspired by my own artwork, but they're things that I've made that I would like to do more of, or I want to get back to that, or there's something in it that sparks something real to me. And so it reminds me of the kind of art that I want to be making. A lot of these things I come across by chance, and if I'm not visually reminded of these things often, I will forget about them because that's the kind of brain that I have. Object permanence is a problem for me. So I keep things front and center that way. And then I have a bunch of my goals here for the year laid out in smaller tasks. This layout by Bob Cohen, I don't know how you're actually supposed to use it, but I feel like I am using it well for what it is, you know? And then of course this is like a yearly, or I mean, this is a 6-month overview, and I'm using some translucent Post-it notes I've cut up and put some kind of goals, tasks on them so that I can move them around because I will not finish them. In fact, some of these I already have to move, and that's fine. I just want to make sure that they are getting done, that I'm working on them. And then we come to the monthlies. This insert is very minimal. So the page looks like that. And so it's really nice when you start to make it your own. It just, I don't know, it's really easy to make look really nice. And so I'm enjoying it very much. We're in February, so this is all I have so far, but yeah, I love it. It's so pretty. You do have to, I mean, it is undated, so you have to put in your own dates. I've used just a fountain pen and my stamps, and I'll probably continue to experiment. Just pencil works nice too, so depending on your aesthetic. And then after the months, in the monthly insert, you have a bunch of blank, or not blank, but like grid pages. I think about half of the insert is just dot grid. And so you can kind of make those whatever you want. And that is enough for me. I get really overwhelmed and sort of lost in large bound books for work planning. I just find that I write a lot of things down and then forget where I put them. So for me to have only this small space is actually really helpful. I have the months, I have this little bit of dot grid, and then I have this separate weekly insert, also the Jiyu. So it keeps things simple for me. I really like that. And then tucked into the back of this insert, I have this little paper folder that I made. It's just a piece of paper folded up. And I tore this out of Feel Free magazine. And I've used it as a little folder for some Post-it notes, some brass, like page tabs, not bookmarks, paper clips, etc. Yeah, and I think this is really nice. I think it looks really nice. I do think I got this idea from someone on YouTube, but I'm so sorry. I can't remember where I saw it. It was a while ago. And so I don't mean to steal credit. But anyways, love that. It just tucks into the back of the book so nicely. These are my kind of extra Post-its for the next months. I just secured them here so that I can move them to the front one at a time when I'm ready for that. And then this is just like one of those craft paper folders wrapped around my weekly. Here's more of my color coding, which I'm not really using, but it's here in a little traveler's notebook pocket, sticky pocket. So this one opens up with, I think this is just a blank spread, so I just have some important things here for myself, some imagery that's inspiring to me, and I think that's cut out of a magazine too. And then the first week, this is where I was trying to do the color coding, and I think it was just a little much. So I'm not sure how I'm going to use that yet. I also, this is really nitpicky, but I kind of felt like the colors that I chose for the things that I do the most are a little boring to me, and so that was just kind of disappointing. So I went to just kind of sloppy planning, which was fine. And then I tried using some of my printables from Patreon, and that was a little much. I actually think I was going to use these somewhere else, and I ended up changing my mind, so I moved them in here, and it's fine for the week, but a little much for a regular occurrence. And then I think I'm getting my stride here. This was last week, 2 weeks ago, and just writing a whole bunch of things. I think this is my vibe right now. It's just like writing down everything and checking it off, or moving it over if I need to. Like, some of these things might not get done anytime soon, but I feel better if I write them down. So I just keep writing them down and moving them over, and that's fine. This is mainly where I'm at during the week. Like, I spend a lot of time here. The monthlies are where I do kind of big overview stuff that gets moved. Or like, I put stuff in there if it becomes more important, or it's a bigger thing, or maybe some content type stuff. When I post things, sometimes it goes over there. So, yeah, most of the time I'm here and I'm just like writing everything down. It's nice because you have a good bit of space for each day. Plenty of space, I think, for writing down tasks. And then this whole space right here is free to use for whatever. And then you have Saturday and Sunday here. And sometimes, I think I almost did it here, but I ended up not. But you can actually kind of ignore Saturday and Sunday if you want, because, for me, this is a work planner. So I could just tape over that and then have the whole page for writing other things. And yeah, this is this week. I haven't really done anything yet. So that's that. My used up January. And then the back of that paper folder, I have this little clip. I think I got this, I think it's a Leuchtturm one. Probably not saying that right, but yeah, so I just stick the little clip in here, and that works well. And then a plastic folder with some stickers in it. And that's that. I have like more functional things in here, functional stickers. Like, these are from Baumkuchen. I haven't even tried them yet. I bought them I think I got them at the same time I got this planner, maybe. It kind of went with the vibe. And they're just various shapes. I don't know how well you can see that, but I thought they would be fun to use. I probably should get them out and try to use them soon. And then I love using gold stars for myself when I complete big tasks or I reach a goal. Yeah, and that's that. That's my work planner. Maybe I should have said in the beginning what I do for work. I am like an artist. I work for myself, and I'm trying to do a lot of new things this year, new or continuing new ventures in various types of licensing and stuff. So I have a lot of things to juggle, as well as Patreon and YouTube and whatever, all the things. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing inside of my planner. Let me know down below if you have used a traveler's notebook as a work planner and what worked best for you, or just say hi. I hope you're well. I'll see you next week with probably the February wrap up and favorite things video. And yeah, I'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye.